Hello everyone, I'm Lopey Clint. Welcome to Inner Peace Time. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So hello again everyone. Hello Kaisi, hello Atapan, Wendy and John, and Bibi. Also on YouTube, hello Julie, Jenna, and Lisa, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, I am streaming to several pages at once, so if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply. And just wanted to show you, this is a slow motion version of the snow yesterday. It was beautiful, just coming down, although in reality it was more like this. It was dropping quite strong, but yeah, it snowed here in the Toronto area, so I just wanted to use that as a background today. Hello Pinui, thanks for joining in. So, oh, hello Hagazo, thanks for joining on YouTube, and hello Pat. So, as always, I hope everyone's doing well and keeping warm if you're in a cold place and keeping cool if you're in a hot place. As the whole world has so many different temperatures and climates, adjust and make sure you're comfortable where you are. And one way that we can learn to be comfortable no matter where we are is by being centered, having our minds centered, still, calm, peaceful. And the good thing is that no matter what climate, temperature you're in, it's always good to practice. Of course, being as comfortable as you can in that spot. For example, if it's very hot, maybe find the coolest spot, maybe some shade. Better. Not just sitting out in the sun. At the same time, if you're in the cold like me, not outside the wear dressed the way I am, that's not going to work. Going to freeze, right? So adjust, be comfortable wherever you are. So, as always, for those who might be brand new, meditation is a very simple and easy thing to do. There are just two steps: relaxation and awareness. And why is it relaxation and awareness? Because, number one, first, be comfortable. There are many meditation positions, poses, and postures. Use what works best for you. But remember that meditation, you don't have to look perfect. Okay? So don't worry about how you look. Just sit comfortably. Because once you're comfortable, you'll be able to sit still and be able to go through very easily. And then the second step is consciousness or awareness. But it's very, very light and gentle. Sometimes we use the word focus, although the word focus feels a bit too strong. And you're like, it's too much. Okay? So it's a gentle focus. That's why it's just awareness or consciousness. And what we do is put our awareness on one thing, something simple, easy, relaxing. I recommend the full moon or a bright star. It can be anything at all, whatever works for you. It could be an orange, an apple, an earring. As a teenager, I used a Lamborghini, my favorite car at the time. So whatever works for you is perfect. You don't have to try to be a certain way or anything like that. Meditation goes at your pace, okay? And of course, if you ever have any questions or wonders, always feel free to come here and ask me or send me an email, etc. Okay. Also, hello Gunyan, thanks for joining on Facebook. Hello Ash, and hello our members in Texas. Okay. Oh, and Ana Maria, thanks for saying hi on YouTube. Okay, then, as we practice together, remember, take your time, take it easy, and if you ever need a break, take a break. It's okay. It's okay to open your eyes and just check and see if I'm awake or asleep. That's fine too. That's also why when we meditate, I have a video playing. As I mentioned earlier, this is a video yesterday. It was snowing and really nice and big flakes, so I thought, oh, pretty. Although in reality, it was falling like that, and then I slow motioned for my background. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air, and breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it. As we are meditating, just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. Once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan, allowing the relaxation to flow throughout your entire body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Relaxation is a very important first step, allowing yourself to feel at ease, comfortable. While the media likes to make meditation seem like something very strict, very rigid, in reality, it's actually very fluid and flexible. Due to the wording that it was taught hundreds of years ago, they would say, sit still, don't move. And that's absolutely correct. Only problem is, people today and people back then are not the same. People back then, they were already very relaxed and laid back. So when they hear, sit still, don't move, they're already comfortable, and they simply sit still and not move. But today, when we hear it, we unintentionally add an extra step. We tend to tense up. That's not one of the steps. Relax your body, relax your mind. When we allow our body to relax first, everything else will fall into place. as relaxation is very much like letting go. You can't force yourself to let go, just like you can't force yourself to relax. We must allow it to happen naturally. Because the more you try to force yourself to relax, the more tense and uncomfortable you are. Quite literally going the wrong direction. So take your time. Allow yourself to feel comfortable. But this comfort does not need to be very comfortable. Relaxation is a spectrum. It's a range. And everyone's level of comfort is different. So a simple rule of thumb is to feel content. That means you feel comfortable enough. You feel okay. If you feel okay, great. If you feel less than okay, make adjustments. It's okay to move. Because in the beginning, we need to make adjustments. It's very rare to sit down and be ready to go right away. Especially every single time. Some days, easy. Some days, takes a bit of effort, a bit of adjusting. Either way, allow yourself to adjust if you need to. Be comfortable first. And once you're relaxed, we move on to the next step. Consciousness or focus. What we do is visualize or imagine your meditation object or image. This object or image can be anything at all. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. And allow your mind to stay with this one thing, relaxingly, comfortably. You don't have to force or push. You don't have to try to make it perfect. Whatever you see right now is totally fine. Or even if you don't see. Seeing is not the goal in meditation. Seeing is a bonus. As many meditators tend to mix it up because they'll realize how very wonderful they feel after they saw something, or they start to see their object, but they actually have it switched. You see because you feel good. It is a bonus. Like your mind saying, yes, keep going. So as we practice, you might even have some sessions where you don't see anything at all and you feel wonderful. That's a good session. In some sessions, you might see something but not feel very comfortable. That means you were trying too hard. And just make adjustments for next time. relaxation and comfort is something you should feel. If it's not quite there yet, continue to adjust. Because as we practice, meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Just let your mind stay with that one thing comfortably, relaxingly, as long as you can. Because naturally, our mind loves to wander. As many teachers like to call it, the monkey mind. Because our mind loves to jump around from one thing to the next, similar to a monkey, from tree to tree. So just like a monkey, to help make that monkey slow down, we give it a treat, a banana. The monkey takes the banana, enjoys it, and stays still for the most part. Same with our mind. Our meditation object or image is like the banana for our monkey mind. So take your time. Allow your mind to slow down. Little by little, all those extra thoughts will start to melt away. They might not disappear completely, but they melt into the background. They're still there, but they no longer bother you. So take your time. Little by little, you find your mind getting quieter and quieter. But if your mind is really everywhere, another tool I recommend is a mantra. A mantra is a word, a phrase, or a sound. Something that helps your mind feel calm and peaceful, or at least relieved. The mantra we like to use, Samma Arahant Samma Arahant You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your object, back to your center. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together. For us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pace Gananjayang Palan Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sabbabuddha Nupavena Sabbatama Nupavena Sabbasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes, take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now, especially now that we finished the meditation. Each time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. It's that sometimes it's very easy and you go in very easily. Great. Some days it's a little challenging. That's okay. It's just like every day we wake up. Some days we wake up, you're like, today's the day. I feel great. Some days you wake up, not today. So, just like that. Some days are great, some days are almost okay. And that's okay. Allow yourself to learn from each. Because the days that are good, try your best to do it again. The days that are challenging, now we know our challenges. And then we start to adjust. Okay, so I see more people came in. Hello, Tiago. Thanks for joining in. And of course, before we go into questions, I have a little bit of words of wisdom from my master I'd like to share with you all. For today, it's about the shadow. My master says, wherever we are, below the water, on the ground, on a mountain, in space, or whatever planet in any galaxy, so simply wherever you are, if we create an action in body, speech, or mind, whether it positive or negative, intentional or unintentional, the consequences of such actions will follow us like a shadow. This is the knowledge we need to know. This is a wonderful quote to remind us. What we do matters. Whether it's good or bad, it will follow us like a shadow. So, if we know it's going to follow us, let's have some good shadows. Continue to do something good, helpful. And of course, we will make mistakes because we're human. So, do the least possible, okay? Do our best to keep doing the good we can. And sometimes it doesn't have to be a big act of kindness. It doesn't mean you have to be very wealthy and donate as much as possible. It's more so every little thing that we can do. Sometimes it's as simple as sharing a smile, greeting a neighbor, a stranger. Sometimes it's as simple as opening the door for someone or letting someone pass you in the road. These little bits of things, these little bits of kindness, they add up. And when you're able to do something bigger, great. Do it when you can, okay? That way we continue to add more and more goodness. Or as many of you remember, we add more water, not add more salt, okay? Overall, just some nice encouragement to keep doing good as best we can, all right? Okay, so now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions, as I do see a few questions already on YouTube. Hello, Hakuzo. He says, how you rate a meditation if you're able to relax your body, but your mind didn't relax in the span you've meditated? Okay. I would rate that as, first, as 2 ratings. Every time we meditate, think of it as 2 ratings. Your relaxation level and your awareness level. So if your body was relaxed, great. Let's call it a 10. It's a good one. Good. It was good at relaxation. That's already a good thing. That's a win. Now your mind, it was kind of wandering almost the whole time. Okay, so maybe it's like a 2 out of 10. That's all right. It's a process. Just being able to relax first is already quite an achievement. Many people are unable to relax to the point where they can feel comfortable. Many people are still aching, this and that, and still fidgeting. That's also okay. So take it as 2 things. Don't think of it as that because your relaxation is okay, but then your mind's completely off, it was bad. It's not necessarily really bad. Always look at the 2 things together, or 2 things separate together and then together. So relaxation score, awareness score. Like I said, sometimes people have that amazing awareness. They're very focused, but their comfort is gone. So it's not necessarily bad, but we're starting to build a bad habit of forcing. You see, so that's why we practice and be aware of ourselves. That's why at the end, as you guys remember the 4 C's, the last one is consider, taking that time to check and see what worked, what didn't work. And then you'll start to notice these little things. Am I trying too hard to look a certain way? Oh, then you gotta adjust. It's okay, it doesn't matter. Sabai, sabai. So, very good question. Thank you. And keep up the practice. Because there'll be some days where let's say normally your mind is rushing at 100 miles per hour. Always jump from one thing to the next the whole time. Later it might go down to 90 miles per hour. That's already a win. It's starting to get better. So it starts to slow down little by little. It's just like one thing our master nun, Kunyai, would say. She said, it's like drops of water. If you have a leaky faucet, little by little, it will fill a tub, right? In the same way, you add little bits of goodness, little by little. You practice little by little each day. It will fill that tub. It will fill that peace jar. Okay, so keep up the practice, little by little, and it's when you finally go, Sometimes it's us trying too hard, and then we feel all that kind of pushback from our mind. And we finally just let go, allow ourselves to just take it easy, enjoy. You start to flow very easily. Okay? Thank you for your question. Oh, hello, Zendog. He says, you've answered this before, but can you explain the GIF diagram that was on the screen showing someone sitting on a lotus? Yes, no problem. So I'll show it again here. So this little program, this little picture here, thanks to one of my friends who found this. I was looking for it for a long time. So, actually, let me see here. Oops, wrong button. I think I might be able to. Where is it? Let me try to grab that image and bring it and make it bigger so we can see it. Here we go. Then come back to this one. Then poof, let's make it bigger and not cover me. Okay, so as you can see, it's all in Thai, so you can't see, well, you can't really read it, but it's showing the pathway of the mind. So the first is the nostril, usually left side for women, right side for male. So you see me flip backwards because it's my left, so it's left and right, and then it goes to the eye, the inner corner. Same again, left side for women, right side for men, and then it goes into the center of your head, but directly in the center. So let's say that's the third. Then it goes down to the ceiling of your mouth. That's not really say the roof of your mouth. It's actually the ceiling inside. Kind of, if you just put your tongue and just tap the top, right there, that's the fourth base. We bring it down to the throat. So right about, for males, our Adam's apple, or right where we swallow. That's the fifth base. And then all the way down to our navel is our sixth base. And then 2 fingers above that. 2 of your fingers. It's because it's proportionate to your body. So 2 of your finger widths up at the center. That is the center of the body. So this GIF is actually showing the pathway of the mind to help everyone understand, this is the way that our mind is traveling. This is how our master explained it. So yeah, thank you for your question. Okay. Any other questions or wonders? But yeah, some people do like to use that pathway as a way to help them find their center. But as our master has explained, it is the pathway of the mind that goes normally. It happens naturally. But as we practice, just know that it's in this area is good enough. Because sometimes if you try too hard, then you're like, it's like you're searching in the dark, looking for something, and your eyes haven't adjusted yet. So what happens? You knock things over, right? Or you yourself trip. So in the same way, with our meditation, it's like we're allowing our eyes to adjust. We just stay still, wait a moment, and then even though it's pitch black, you start to see a silhouette of the room. You start to see edges of this and that. It's kind of like that. And as our master explains, when you reach the center, and your body and mind had that perfect relaxation and awareness, it's perfectly balanced. It's like you found a light switch, and then you turn on the light, and you see everything. So it's very clear. So this is just some analogies for you all. As you practice, little by little. Take your time. And yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. So now it says, so is that the pathway during each breath while meditating or over the entire course of the meditation session? Um, Kind of both. Though, if you with this technique of Dhammakaya, the breath is just how we breathe. Just breathe naturally. There are some techniques that follow the breath, and that's actually a good way to follow it. To just follow it in, bring it down, and then have it in your diaphragm area. It's actually a great way to help you feel where that center is. Although when it comes to when we meditate, it's actually the pathway that your mind takes. It's like your path home. It's always that direction. You might take a turn somewhere else, but it still goes back to home. It's just like the pathway to get to home. So eventually you'll get there. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions or wonders? Oh, I forgot. If you're here on Zoom, you can also turn on your mic if you like. Okay. Then if no other questions, then before we go, I want to let you guys know again, I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday. And also, this Tuesday, so in the next couple days, I will be flying to Atlanta, Georgia. So Monday night, probably no time for too many questions because I'll need to get up very early to get on my flight. But let you guys know, I'll be in Atlanta, Georgia, our Georgia Meditation Center. Feel free to visit if you like. I will post the schedule. They'll have me lead pretty much all of our Wednesday and Sunday classes, and we also have a 1-day retreat. I need to go check the date, as the schedule is almost concrete. But at least one thing for sure is I'll be there, and if you're in the area, come by and visit. And then we get to meet. So, oh, hello, Kaleem. Thanks for joining in. So before we all go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.